Hi guys, did you know that Garuda can be installed with EXT4? By default, Garuda makes their choice and installs Linux LTS, as you see here, and Btrfs. I'm perfecting the Linux Nemesis script for this one, so we can have chat.wm here as well. But an intermediate video here. Let's kill this application, Garuda Rani, right? Close. And this is what I have at the moment. How do you know I have this EXT4 thing you're talking about? And let's show you how I did it. So I'm making videos on YouTube with the 3 letters in the beginning, EDU. EDU stands for Erik Dubois, explaining to you that code that we created on Linux can live on, right? On, voila, Garuda, on Manjaro, on EndeavourOS, on Arch, and also on Arconet ISO that we've created for the May release, right? You just install that one, use that one, and stay updating. Keep rolling, knowing that the packages that exist there, right, won't get an update. That's why I run the Linux Nemesis script. Those will remove the Linux packages and install a personal brand, but very specific XFCE, chat.wm, and there are a few tutorials out there to create, I think, 6 desktops, other desktops. So have a look at those. How did I do this? Right, EXT4. If you know, right, if you know, restart. If you know your Calamares, then you know you can change it. Let's see, first of all, the ISO is in here. Garuda, XFCE, Linux LTS. If I can use an XFCE, I will use an XFCE. That's my choice, XFCE and chat.wm for life. Probably not, but okay. You understand me. Boot manager, CD-ROM. I'm booting with or from the DVD. I'm not using NVIDIA. This is VirtualBox. So this is not the correct line. I boot up and I learn. I go to Brave. Sure. I go to, let's see, github.com/calamares. So if you're thinking about creating your own distribution, Calamares is not a bad idea to use as a tool. So source, modules, partition, where are you, my friend? Partition.conf. So the configuration, many things in Linux is part application, part configuration. Calamares is an application that needs configurations. And I need to find out a particular text because I want to set it to EXT4. And you scroll down, you do Control F, right? Control F, EXT4. There we are. I want to change the default file system. This is it, right? Oh, that's too big. This is the line I need to remember or to type later on. Default file system type, capital F, capital S, capital T, quotes, EXT4. That's going on my second screen. Then we're going to, I did not do that right. You're going on my second screen. Then we boot from Garuda, right? Okay, install Garuda Linux. I don't want Netherlands, that's my language. Actually, it's Flemish, but okay. Netherlands is close. Dutch. Next, Brussels, super. Belgian keyboard, very important, the AZERTY stuff. Next, erase disk, no swap, with Hibernate, Btrfs. No, right? No, Okay, fine. If that's your call, you go to Home, File System, etc. It is experimental, right? Let me say that, because everything is tuned for specifically Btrfs. All the apps and all the maybe Pacman hooks, I don't know, right, might be tuned for that specifically. So we need to have, well, to edit this, and it's in the etc Calamares modules. We need to be able to save it as well. In here is nowhere a mention of EXT4 or Btrfs, unless I've skipped it somehow. I did not see it. Might be. Let's scroll through it again. Voila. Default is none. There's none. Swap choice. Here is something. There he is. I did miss it. So all I need to do is EXT4. But we know now where it comes from. It comes from github.com/calamares. I tell him, forget about Btrfs. Save. Ctrl S, hoping that it's saved. We can check again, opening with maybe something else, mousepad. And then Ctrl Find, EXT4. That's one reference, and the next reference is this one. It's saved. And if you launch it now, by the by, there's more things you can add. There is this one, EXT4. There is other things. So here is available file system. I could have done that as well. But what I was going to say is the swap, Ctrl Find as, no, not the swap, the sure, the swap, but I need to think in QWERTY. Swap, voila, click, click, click. Where is swap mentioned? Here, right? User swap choices, small, suspend, reuse, file, none of these are available. So if I want them to make available again, available, right? File, available, save, save as. So this can't save it, right? You need to open it again with micro. So don't save. So just in case you're wondering, that's another setting. So all the settings are in Calamares. Go and have a look, read the README, and then you know, I can do that too. Yes. Topic of the video is EXT4. I would like to have Garuda, but, and then there's this big but, right? I don't want Btrfs. What if that's the case? Then this is the video for you, right? Erase disk, no swap, so there's changes here. But now it says EXT4 down here. So swap with Hibernate if you want to. Garuda Linux Broadwing soaring. Okay, but with EXT4. And then it's later on. Remember, it's still experimental, this thing. I won't be using it, but this is the knowledge for you to accomplish such a task, right? To get to have an EXT4, but still have Garuda. The software that's there for Btrfs, for snapper tools and all that, you need to remove it, right? You need to figure out what specifically is going to make Btrfs and all this, the ecosystem around it, the applications around it, the configurations, the Pacman hooks, I don't know, right? There's so much things I don't know about Garuda, but have a look and see if that will make you interested in Garuda, knowing that it's not going to be Btrfs, it's going to be EXT4, something maybe you like. It could be something else like F2FS or others, all right? But then you have something, well, you can decide something inside this Calamares setup. That's your choice, right? So that's the end of the video. You know that it was successful in the beginning of the video. EXT4 is going to be installed. The only thing I did was have a look at sudo. I don't know. Yeah, I have QWERTY. Certi, yes. Remove, right? We need to remove things. S and A is enough probably. And C, Snapback. I think it needs to go. Snapper needs to go. Snapper support, part of Snapper. Snapper tools. Snappy, I don't know. right? I don't think Snappy needs to go. Have a look what Snappy exactly is, because it's required by FFmpeg. So all the other tools for Btrfs, things that are for Btrfs, so this one as well, but Btrfs maintenance assistance, I think they can all go, right? Because you made a different choice. EXT4. Again, experimental, try, fail, try again, right? Make scripts to remove this thing. And I'll probably include it in my ArcoLinux Nemesis script, that if, right, and if I find out that Garuda has EXT4, then I'll make a list, this list, right? Snapback, Snapper, Snapper support, Snapper tools, Btrfs assistant, Btrfs maintenance, but there might be others. Btrfs procs, it needs to go because it's not needed, right? But there may be other things I need to remove because of that choice. Again, experimental. But that's the fun, right? Stay in control. Look at all that. Boot options might be something that's Garuda hooks. Who knows what's in there, right? So there are things in here that might mess it completely up. This idea of let's switch to EXT4. Again, experimental. Again, have fun. All right. Well, I've been talking this long. Why not wait a little bit longer? We're almost there. And you see again, I have an EXT4. This tells you something if you are into Calamares. Restart now. Done. All right. It's Linux LTS. If you don't like LTS, you go to Linux again, or add the Xenmod or ZVER, etc., etc. Lots of choices for you. We want to update, cancel, and okay, I guess. This is an app, Garuda's Rani, that we just saw was blanked out. This might not work, right? Because of the fact that things changed. They created something, and it supposes that you have Btrfs. So you're on your own, right? You're on your own. It's just an experimental, just teaching how to take control of Calamares. That's the main goal, right? Teaching you to take control. What was I thinking? Yeah. So Duff maybe, Duff not found. Control C, sudo pacman -sy Duff. And that's something else that's gparted. You saw gparted already. So here's Duff. We're on a EXT4 system. And that's it. Cheers.